Hello everybody and welcome back. I'm Laura and today we're going to be doing some resin crafts. So as you probably can guess from the layout in front of me, we are going to be doing some coasters today. We are going to be doing some daisies with little bumblebees. So as per normal, we shall get some resin mixed up and I will be right back. Okay, so we've got the resin here and we are now just going to mix it up. Okay, I think that's mixed up. So stop the mixer, put it back down, and then we will clear the resin off the blades and leave it to drip while we do the rest of it. And I'll just wipe my hands off. There we go. Right, one last thing before we put it in the bubble remover is just do the sides and the bottom to make certain that all the resin has been mixed in. And there we go. So as normal, we will put it in the bubble remover to get rid of all the bubbles, as this is going to be a clear coaster, so we don't want no bubbles. So let's get that put in the bubble remover now. Okay, so that is the resin debubbled, and we're going to now get it into the coasters. I want a thin layer because on this layer we are only going to be doing the flowers and the bees. So I only want to really cover the base. So let's do that. Excuse me. Okay, so a couple of things I am going to do to make certain that there is no bubbles hiding is I'm just going to go around the edge with a tool, freeze up any bubbles that are hiding. And do that on all of them. Okay, so that's them all done that. And then I am next going to go with my heat gun, just in case there are any lingering bubbles, and this will remove any of those. So it's just on a low setting, just trying to make certain I get rid of all the bubbles. I think I've got some bits of dust in that one, so I'll get those out in a second. Okay, so that's those, and like I said, I've got a little bit of dust in here, so let's just get those pieces of dust out. Don't know how I've managed to get that much dust in there. Right. Okay, I think that's it all. Oh, we've got one bubble hiding there still. There we go. Right. Okay, that's everything there. So the next part is I am going to put the daisies in. So it's going to be 2 daisies in each coaster. I have got additional daisies down here. So let's just place them first and then I'll push them down. Okay, so that's all the daisies, and then I'm just going to use this tool again just to make certain that they're all underneath the surface. They do tend to float, so I'm not worried about them sticking to the bottom. I won't be using a heat mat today, so it gives them time to settle and come up to the surface a little bit. Just moving them around a little bit. as well to try and release any bubbles that may have got trapped underneath them. Okay, that's almost done with the bubble, with the daisies even. Okay, so get them where I want them. Okay, and then the next is going to be the bumblebees. Right, so these are a little bit tricky to pick up with the tweezers. So I just spotted a bit of dust there, but it must have just been a shadow. Come on. And then the last two. Oh. Oh, come on, turn over. There we go. And a little bit of a bubble there. Come on. There, we got it. So again, just pushing them into the areas that I want them and making certain they are underneath the resin. Again, they will float, so I'm not scared of them actually touching the bottom because they will come up to the top. And that is why I've only put half of a layer of resin and I haven't filled the coaster moulds completely. I will be coming back later to do a top mould, and I will bring you back with me at that point. For now though, I'm just going to babysit these, making certain nothing moves too drastically, and I will come back when we're ready for the next part. See you then. Hello, and we're back now for the second part of the coasters. They haven't fully set, they're still soft, but it's a tough surface, so we can then move on to the next part. So the next part again is we're going to just make some more resin up. I'll not bother showing you mixing it and debubbling it because it's going to be the same as before. I'll bring you back when it's time to put them into the moulds again. Okay, see you in a bit. Okay, so we are now back with the debubbled resin, It does look like it's got some bubbles stuck at the bottom, but they should be fine. We'll use the lighter to get any last remaining bubbles out. So it's as simple as just pouring now. Until it gets to the point where there we go. Next one. Then the last one. I think I managed to get just the right amount of resin. So as I was saying, just go over with a lighter to get rid of any bubbles that may. There's one. Okay. No. I believe that's it. There we go. And then it's just a case again waiting for it to cure up again. And I will be back when it's time to demold. Okay, so we're now on to our last legs. The coasters are ready to be demolded, and then we're just going to put some little plastic feet on them. So simple as taking them out. Because I domed them, there's no trimming needed, so that's good. Okay, there we go. So that is the coasters. Let me get a little bit of white so that get a better idea of what they look like. I don't think that helped. But yeah, that's in essence what they are. Like I said, there's that one needs a little bit cutting off there because it was a bit of overflow. But other than that, nothing else is required, just the feet. So to do that, I just pop them normally it would be on a nick corner if it was a square coaster, but what I do with a circle one is I go to like that and then like that to make certain that they're the same distance apart. There we go. So that's one. That one's gone into the wrong spot. Yeah, that's better. And then do the same on that one. There we go. I might pull that one a little bit further. And then next, and last one. There you go. All done. I will be taking some photos and then I will attach them to the end of that video. So yeah, we've got a few minutes to play before they fully stick down. That's better. Right, so that's it. Like I said, photos, and that's it for this time. But join us next time and we'll see what we're doing then.